मैं सर्वप्रथम अपने परम आराध्यतम गुरुदेव नित्य लीला प्रविष्णु विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज जी के चरणों में अनंत कोटि दंडवत अर्पित करता हूँ। तत्पश्चात उपस्थित वैष्णव के चरणों में मेरा यथायथ दंडवत प्रणाम। भागवत गीता, आइए भागवत गीता के चरणों में प्रणाम करें। श्री गुरुदेव के चरणों में प्रणाम करें। श्री विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्तीपाद और श्री भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर जी जिनकी टीका के आधार पर हम इस भागवत गीता का अनुशीलन कर रहे हैं, उनके चरणों में हम प्रणाम करें। और तीसरे अध्याय का कल हमने लगभग समापन किया था। एक दो विचार रह गए थे, वो चर्चा करके मैं चौथे अध्याय में हम आज प्रवेश करेंगे। So yesterday we finished nearly third chapter and today we will enter into fourth. But something from third chapter remained that I will cover today. Krishna says, Yat yat acharati shrestah tat tat ev itarah janah sah yat pramanam kurte lokastam anuvartate. Arjun, you should know one thing, that whatever leaders of the society perform, others follow them. Shrestha Vyakti, those who are great personalities, whatever they do, others follow them. So, now the question arises that should we give up action and should we keep on doing our actions in this world? Krishna is saying, of course, there is some categories of people. They are known as Atma Ram. Those who are situated in their own self. They have no any material desires. They have no any pricking from their actions. They are totally detached from material world. So they enjoy within themselves. They are known as Atmaram. Such people have no any duty. Their heart gets cleansed and they are above any activities. But still, Krishna is saying that still they should do action, they should work. They don't need to work. They don't need to perform any action. They are above actions. What are actions? Actions are our activities according to scriptures. Brahman should perform Brahmanical activities. Kshatriya should perform Kshatriya activities. So, Krishna is saying that this is the duty of the Shrestha persons who have become Atma Ram, so highly elevated, that still they should perform actions so that people should follow them. Why? They have cleansed their heart, they don't need to do action, but those people whose heart is not cleansed, they should perform actions. If they will stop doing action, they will take sannyas, They will refrain their physical senses from the activities, but by mind they will think about sense gratification. They will be imposter. They will create problem and chaos in the society. Look, great personalities always do like this. King Janak was one of them. He was above all the material desires. He had to do nothing. But still he was performing activities. I heard one story about King Janak, a very great saint. He went to King Janak to see that how King Janak is known as Raj Rishi. Rishi means saintly person and Raj means in kings. He went to there to judge, and King Janak gave him a big honor, very big honor. King Janak gave him many gifts, watch, this and that, so many things. And he made him to stay in a palace. And room was very well decorated. So what happened? Next morning, King Janak came to saintly person, let us take bath in a pond. We will swim there, take bath, and we will do some Harikatha. So both were taking bath. King Janak was also taking bath, and this saintly person. Suddenly, saintly person saw that the palace room where he was living caught fire. It was burning in fire. And King Janak was sitting in the pond and he was chanting the mantras. And this saintly person said, "Oh, Raja, Rajan, fire, fire." And Rajan says, "I am not fire extinguisher." And he was chanting the mantra. "Oh, your whole house is at fire. My all the clothes are there." And he ran there to pick his clothes. And he was chanting his mantra. King Janak. And when he went there, he brought his clothes, and then he started chastising King Janak. And then Janak said, This is me. Prabhu, this is me. If I have a palace, I don't mind. If it is at fire, I don't mind. If it goes into ashes, I don't mind. So, I am not any attachment. I have no attachment either from my kingdom, from my palace, or from my belongings. You had a few clothes and you ran for your clothes. And I have everything there, but I am not cared. Those people who are appointed here as servant, they will take care. Why should I fear? And then this person realized, oh my God, Janak was such a highly elevated person. So, Krishna is saying, if you are such a highly elevated person, then only you can set yourself free from actions, but don't. Still you should perform action to teach others. Look at me, Krishna is saying, look at me. Do you think I need anything? I am fully Atmaram and Aptakam. Still, I bring my whole Golok Vrindavan here and I am doing activities. Look, I am driving your chariot and doing so many things. If I will not perform action and I am Supreme Lord, then whole world will follow me. What will be the result? There will be chaos. There will be problems. After telling all these things, then we enter into the chapter 4th. In chapter 4th, Krishna is starting saying, Arjun, whatever I am telling you today, I told all these things initially to Sun God. And this Sun God, he further said to King Ikshvaku, to Manu, and Manu said to Ikshvaku, King Ikshvaku. And in this parampara, in this line, this knowledge went on. So Krishna is saying that the topmost knowledge does not drop. It goes from person to person. Its process is that it comes from the higher platform to the lower platform. From Guru Shishya Parampara, it comes from Parampara. We should not think that anything which is so superior, so high, we can attain ourselves. If we want to get anything from this material world, we need to do action. And if we want to get anything from higher sources, then we need to pray. Prayers are to approach seniors, and actions are to approach juniors. This world is junior. Everything in this world made of earth, made of water, made of all these material things are subordinate to you. So one scientist said that inventions is inferior to inventor. Means inventor is always superior and invention is always inferior. This means whatever we have invented so far, still it is subordinate to the scientist. Similarly, now Krishna is saying that this topmost knowledge, it comes in parampara. If you want to join someone, you have to see that what is his parampara, who is his guru, and we should see the parampara. Disciplic succession. If we will not see disciplic succession, we may be cheated. Imam vivaste yogam proktvan aham avyayam. This knowledge, which is avyayam, inexhaustible, cannot be dissipated. It cannot be diminished. It always remains as it is. बिना सांप्रदायिक धारा या आमनय परंपरा के शुद्ध ज्ञानत्व अथवा भक्ति तत्व जगत को प्रकाशित नहीं हो सकता. So, this is very big insistence in our Vaishnav Dharma. You know Vaishnav Dharma? We are Vaishnavas. Their Vaishnava is Sanatan Dharma. We believe in that superior knowledge come by Guru Shishya Parampara. It cannot come of his own. So Krishna is saying, वही पुरातन योग जो एक उत्तम रहस्य है, मैं तुमको बतला रहा हूँ, क्योंकि तू मेरा भक्त है, सखा है. That yoga which I told to Sun God when this creation was made, now I am telling to you. Why you are telling to me? Answer question is there. Because you are my dear, and not only dear, you are my dear friend also. तू मेरा भक्त भी है, मेरा सखा भी है. So Gurudev is mentioning here the statement of Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad. He is saying, you know, Guru is always compassionate to his disciples. But those disciples who are dedicated to him, those who are very loyal to him, and they serve him by putting their own life at stake, such disciple, Guru loves so much that he reveals the secrets of the scriptures. Guru gives the lectures and things to everyone, But to such disciples, he reveals the secret. And here today Krishna is revealing the secret to Arjuna. Well, what is the secret? Now he is starting to telling one by one. Number one, Bahuni me veditani janmani tavcha Arjuna tani aham veda sarvani na tavam veth parantapa. Hey Parantapa, hey Arjun, me and you, I am Supreme Lord and you are my devotee. We have many times appeared in this world, many times. Not one time, two times, three times. There is no any counting of it. But the difference is, I know, but you don't know. Though Arjun is Krishna's devotee and associate of also Krishna, Arjun is friend of Krishna. Whenever Krishna comes, wherever he goes in any universe, Arjun also comes with him because he is permanent associate. But still Arjun is Arjun and Krishna is Krishna. Krishna is Supreme Lord and Arjun is his associate. So he is saying, we have so many lives, but I know, you don't know. आओ मैं अपने बारे में बतलाऊं, मैं यहाँ कैसे आता हूँ. Let me tell you why I come here and how do I come here. There are so many misunderstandings about Krishna's coming here. Arya Samaji, this is one cult in India. They think Krishna is ordinary person. Just as we take birth, similarly he takes birth. But different people have different opinion. Ajo api san avayatma bhutanam ishwar api san prakriti swam adhishtaye sambhavami atma mayaya. This is very, very famous verse. Chapter 4 and verse 6. Avay Atma, Krishna is saying about himself. Avay Atma. अर्थात मेरा शरीर अनश्वर है. That my body does not die. Krishna's body and Krishna himself has no two different entities. Please understand this point. In our case, body is different and our real entity, soul, is different. Once I was hearing a lecture of Advaitvadi Mayavadi. You know, he was explaining this Gita. And what he was saying? When I heard, I got hurt. Badly hurt. He told, when Krishna is saying I, Krishna is saying I many times. Then when Krishna is saying I, it does not refer to the body he is saying. There is the soul inside his body, he refers to that, and that soul does not have any form. The body which he has is like our body. When I heard it, I did like this. My God. They are so great personalities, well-known people, judges, magistrates, and so big personalities were there and listening their class. Mayavadi, Advaitvadi. And what is their explanation? That God has no form, he is formless. And when Krishna is saying I, because when someone says that I, then I is a person. And they believe that God is not a person. This is their philosophy. So he was saying, when Krishna says I, it does not refer to Krishna. It does not refer to his body. It refers to his soul. Oh. No. Please try to understand. That soul and body of Krishna is same. Sat Chit Anand. This is what Krishna is saying. Ajo api san avay atma. This atma, this body is aj. Aj means which does not take birth, which does not diminish, which does not destroy, which does not die. प्रकृति का अर्थ है स्वरूप. प्रकृति स्वाम अधिष्ठाये संभवामी आत्म मायाया. प्रकृति स्वाम, अपनी प्रकृति, अधिष्ठाय, मैं स्थित होकर, संभवामी, मैं आता हूँ, आत्म मायाया, अपनी माया के द्वारा मैं प्रकट होता हूँ. प्लीज अगेन ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. कृष्णा इज सेइंग दैट बीइंग situated in my own prakriti. So, Srila Vishwanath Chakravartipad is saying, Prakriti means his own form, Swaroop. Do you understand this Hindi? And I will translate in English. There are two things. मेरा रूप तो देखो. In this material world, we do not say Swaroop. What do we say? We say Roop. अरे क्या सुंदर रूप पाया है. What beautiful form you have got. We do not say your Swaroop is very beautiful. But when we say about Krishna, we say Krishna's Swaroop. See, difference. For anybody in this material world, we do not use the word Swaroop. We use the word only Roop. Why? Roop means form, and this form belongs to our material body. Swa means own. This is not my own form. This is form of my body. My soul has some different form. So this body's form is not my form. So it is not my Swaroop. But in case of Krishna's, Prakriti means Swaroop, means Krishna's his own form. There is no difference between Krishna form and Krishna's soul. They are one and the same. Just in India, they sell a doll made of sugar. Children purchase that doll. That doll is made of sugar. Then they eat it. Just as lollipop made of sugar. Outside sugar, in between sugar, down sugar. So that doll made of sugar, her feet is sugar, her hair is sugar, her stomach is sugar, her middle portion is also sugar, her outer portion is also sugar. Similarly, Krishna's full form is Satchidanand. Outside Satchidanand, inside Satchidanand, same. There is no duality. In our case, there is duality. Body is different from soul. So, Krishna says, Prakriti Swam Adhishtaye. In my own Swaroop, I come. I do not borrow body from anyone else. I come in my own form. स्वरूप अर्थात देह देही में भेद रहित है. देयर इज नो डिफरेंस. श्रील भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर इज एक्सप्लेनिंग इट. हे अर्जुन, तुम भी इस जगत में आते हो, मैं भी इस जगत में आता हूं, लेकिन तुम जीव हो और मैं ईश्वर हूं. मैं अजबी हूं, मैं अव्यय स्वरूप हूं. जीव का जो लिंग शरीर है वे उसके कर्म फल से प्राप्त होता है. द लिविंग एंटिटीज, वट एवर बॉडी दे हैव गॉट, दैट बॉडी इज नॉट देयर रियल फॉर्म. दैट बॉडी दे गॉट बिकॉज ऑफ देयर कर्मास, देयर पास्ट कर्मास. गुड कर्मास, ह्यूमन बॉडी. बैड कर्मास, मे बी dog body. But American dogs are better than human. And maybe human of Somalia. Maybe human of some to great extent India also. They get too much attention. They are animals, they can give affection. They don't need affection so much. Little affection is enough. Like in India, I remember, I was living in Mathura. So many dogs come from outside. So there was one dog, black dog, I used to give him bread. 3 times I gave him bread. Every time he will come and sit on my door. If someone will beat him, he will run away, again will come. Even if I will beat him, he will run away again. Only by 3 bread, I can make him sit on my door. They need only this much left. But if we give them too much, then they don't know what is it. But for them, only a few bread is enough. But here in the USA, they are getting too much love. And Krishna says, but when I come here, my body is not. Body is because of my karma. I come here with my own body. जीवों की भांति मेरा विशुद्ध चित्त स्वरूप लिंग अथवा स्थूल शरीर के द्वारा आवर्त नहीं है. Like living entities, it is not that my soul is covered by this material body. मेरा जो नित्य शरीर है वो ही यहाँ मैं लेके आता हूँ. Whatever my eternal body, which is in Golok Vrindavan, same I bring it here and I manifest it here. And don't think also, so many people think here, what they say, Supreme Lord is Nirakar, formless. But many times, for we living entity, he manifests in form, temporarily, and then he again goes into formlessness. No. Never think कि निराकार से साकार बना है. I am always in my eternal form. My form is eternal. My body is eternal. And it is main. It is real. Krishna is telling, Atma Mayaya, I come in this material world. This material world and my nature is different. Material world, it decays. It has foul smell. It has all bad things in it. There is death. There is what you call blood, stool, urine, and everything. So my constitutional position, Satchidanand, and this material world, they don't have any relation with each other. I am always away from this material energy. But because of Maya, I still come here. I sit here. भगवान की इच्छा मात्र से समस्त वैकुंठ तत्व अनायास ही विशुद्ध रूप में इस जड़ जगत में प्रकाशित हो जाता है. Just Krishna desires. His spiritual world descends here. It comes here. It is here and still it is above from this material world. How it is happening? Just as I give you an example. You can go deep into ocean by submarine. You are into ocean but without affected by water. Just a man can be inside the ocean without getting affected water. Similarly, Krishna comes here by his energy, that is called Yog Maya, without getting affected by this prapancha, by this material world. Krishna is saying this thing. समस्त प्रपंच विधियों से अतीत मेरा ये सच्चिदानंद विग्रह प्रपंच में प्रकट होकर भी पूर्ण रूप से शुद्ध होता है. So many people says, oh, even God came in this material world, he died. So you cannot avoid death. So they compare our death equal to Krishna's death. Krishna never died. Lord Ram never died. Some people say, yes, they died and they were buried here. But this is Krishna's Maya effect. When Krishna finished his pastime and he was going back to his original abode beyond this universe. Brahmaji came, Shiva came, Indra came. They all surrounded him. And Krishna says, why are you standing here? We want to see which way you will go from this universe to your verse. We want to see the passage. And Krishna smiled. Really? Then be alert. See cautiously. Don't close your eye and see which way I go. And then Shukdev Goswami is saying, just as a lightning flash, such flash took place, and they saw Krishna have disappeared. Krishna disappeared from there. And he went to his abode without their being recognized. So, Krishna form, which we see here, and Krishna form, which is there, is the same. There is no difference. But Krishna is very tricky. How he is tricky? When he shows his form to Duryodhan, then it is not his real form. Why? Because his real form is seen by his devotees only. When a devotee sees his form, then love comes in his heart. His heart gets flooded with love. That is his Sachidanand form. So Krishna does not show a real form to Kansa, to Shishupal, but Krishna showed his real form to Draupadi, to Arjun. They are seeing his real form. Yada yada hi dharmasya galanir bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmasarjamyaham. Very famous verse. That it says, whenever there is decline of dharma, there is decline of dharma, and there is abhyuthanam adharma, adharma bad gaya, what you call it? When adharma, irreligion increases, then I come, then I manifest myself. Srila Gurudev is explaining here. Living entity in his each and every birth gets new body. But Krishna, whenever he comes with his own desire and with his own spiritual form. But those who do not believe in him, those who are atheists, Krishna bewilders them. They get illusioned and they think that Krishna is also having material body. जब जब धर्म की ग्लानि होती है और अधर्म बढ़ता है, तब मैं अपनी मर्जी से अवतीर्ण होता हूँ. मेरे अतिरिक्त इस दोष को कोई निवारण नहीं करता. Krishna, why do you come? Because I know when religion is declined and irreligion is increasing, then some heavy treatment is required. So whenever I see that beside me no one can do anything, so that time I come. Now the question arises, many people say, you come only in India? You don't go anywhere else? Krishna is saying, he says, look, there are two aspects. What are those? No, listen. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ji is explaining things in very minutely. And if we understand, we will really enjoy it. Bhaktivinoda Thakur क्या कह रहे हैं? देखो, वैसे तो मैं अलग अलग स्पीसीज में जन्म लेता हूँ. मछली भी बन के आता हूँ, कछुआ भी बनकर आता हूँ, मैं क्या कहते हैं गरुड़ के रूप में भी भगवान का एक रूप हूँ, मैं शेषनाग भी हूँ. I take incarnation in so many different species also, like fish, like tortoise. यहाँ तक कि मैं सुअर बन के भी आया. I came as a boar also. These are my not temporary form. These are also my real forms. They are eternally existing. I come in different forms. But I come only in those places, Krishna is saying. I myself come only in those places where Vedic religion is followed. Where Vedic Varna Ashram Dharma is followed. When there is decline of that Vedic religion, then in order to re-establish that Vedic religion, I come. But there are many places which they do not follow Vedic religion. They are beyond the approach of Vedas and Varnashram Dharma. Though they are not superior species in human being, but still they have their own religion in their own tribes, in their own assemblies. They have their own religion. If such religions fall in their own group, then I send a messenger to them. The Krishna is saying, I send a messenger. Like in Muslim cult, there was fall of religion. Then he said, Muhammad Sahab. That was his messenger from him. Like Jesus Christ, he came also as a messenger. But a messenger came, but not he himself. Krishna is saying this thing. मलेच्छ या अंत्यज आदि शोच जाति वाले पुरुषगण जितने परिमाण में धर्म को मानते हैं, उनका वो धर्म जब गम होता है, गिरता है, तो उनके बीच में शक्तावेश अवतार के रूप में मैं प्रकट होता हूँ और धर्म की रक्षा करता हूँ. बट व्हाट अबाउट इंडिया? भारत भूमि, कृष्ण से भारत भूमि पर जहाँ वर्ण आश्रम धर्म का पालन होता है, वहाँ मैं धर्म की ग्लानि होने पर स्वयं आता हूँ या अपने इनकारनेशन के रूप में आता हूँ. तो कृष्णा इज सेइंग हिमसेल्फ, समटाइम ही मे कम हिमसेल्फ इन इंडिया, बट ही डज नॉट कम हिमसेल्फ व्हेन रिलीजन फॉल्स. विच रिलीजन? वर्णाश्रम धर्म. Then what do? I send my incarnation. Incarnation is like Krishna becomes Vishnu, and now Vishnu is coming there. So Vishnu is incarnation of Krishna, not messenger of Krishna. Vishnu is incarnation of. So there are different incarnation, like fish, like Narsingh Bhagwan. They all are Krishna's incarnation. So I send my incarnation. And wherever there is no Vedic religion, Varna Ashram Dharma is not followed, no marriage process are done, anyone can do anything, there I send my messengers. Bhagavan क्यों आते हैं? What is the cause that he comes? He is explaining. And again some more clarification will be there. Listen carefully. परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. First he sends messengers. On higher things he sends his incarnation. Now he says, I come also. Oh, you also come. Krishna says, I also come. I don't come so quickly, so often. I come very rarely. But my purpose is entirely different. What is that? परित्राणाय साधुनाम. इस श्लोक में भगवान अपने आने का रहस्य और गूढ़ रहस्य बतला रहे हैं. He is telling the secret of his coming of his own, and also a deep secret. साधुओं को परित्राण देने के लिए, मैं अपने भक्तों को सुख देने के लिए आता हूँ. I come to give pleasure to my devotees. साधु means here devotees. उनको सुख देने के लिए आता हूं। तो उनको क्या दुख है? भक्तों को क्या दुख है? हरिदास ठाकुर जी कृष्ण नाम लेते थे। देयर वॉज ए पर्सनैलिटी, हिज नेम वॉज हरिदास ठाकुर. He was chanting the name of Krishna. He was born in Muslim family, but chanting Hare Krishna. Then the Kaji, the Muslim ruler, said, "Don't chant Hare Krishna, otherwise we will beat you by the whips." कोड़ों से मरवाएंगे, इतने मारेंगे कि तुम्हें मार डालेंगे. But still he kept on chanting. He was not scared. He was so much dedicated. Devotees are not scared even by king, by killing, by whip. They are not scared. They are not unhappy because of any material miseries, any. They have only one pang. उनके हृदय में एक ही दर्द है. क्या दर्द है? दर्शन दो घन श्याम नाथ मोरी अखियाँ प्यासी रे. They have only one pain. Krishna, please give your darshan. Krishna, please give your darshan. They are not having any other pain. And Krishna says, मेरा एकांतिक भक्तों को उत्कंठित चित्त में जो मेरे दर्शन की अभिलाषा से व्यग्र हुआ होता है, उस दुख को दूर करने के लिए फिर मैं आ जाता हूँ. Such devotee who is so much in pain because of, in want of my darshan, then I come there. I take my whole Golok Vrindavan and come on this material world to give darshan to such people. अर्थात विरह में कातिर भक्तों के विरह वेदना को शांत करने के लिए और दूसरों के लिए अवध्य साधु द्रोही एंड परित्राणाय साधुनाम विनाशाय च दुष्कृताम. और उसी समय ऐसे साधुओं को जो कोई तंग करता है, इफ देयर आर सम cruel and demonic people who are disturbing my devotees, so I come to give darshan to my devotees and kill such demonic persons like Kans and all. शुद्ध भक्ति का प्रचार करने के लिए स्वयं अवतीर्ण होता हूँ. So in order to preach वर्ण आश्रम dharma means Brahman dharma, Kshatriya dharma, Shudra dharma, and all these dharma, I don't come myself. What do? I send my incarnation. But to give darshan to my devotee, I come myself. And then I kill many demons also. भगवान किस प्रकार से अवतार लेते हैं, भक्ति मनोहर ठाकुर जी बड़ा सुंदर वर्णन कर रहे हैं. सुनेंगे. फर्स्ट आई विल रीड इट इन हिंदी एंड देन अंडरस्टैंड. I was thinking that I have to repeat the same things 2 times, but what can I do? This is USA. राज ऋषि और ब्रह्म ऋषि में शक्ति संचार कर वर्ण आश्रम धर्म की स्थापना करता हूँ. Krishna is saying, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is explaining, in order to establish Varna Ashram Dharma, the religion of Vedas. Many times I send my incarnations, or I also give power to Manu. Manu wrote Manu Samhita. This Manu Samhita is Vedic religion. So I propagate Vedic religion by Manu. So I empower the kings also to propagate it. वर्ण आश्रम धर्म की संस्थापना करता हूँ. युग अवतार के रूप में साधुओं की रक्षा करता हूँ. श्रवण कीर्तन आदि शुद्ध भक्ति के प्रचार के लिए युग युग में मैं खुद आता हूँ. बट टू प्रीच द प्योर भक्ति ऑफ हरिनाम संकीर्तन, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, आई कम माई सेल्फ. लाइक चैतन्य महाप्रभु, ही इज कृष्णा हिमसेल्फ, ही केम टू एस्टेब्लिश इट. इस कथन से यहाँ स्वीकार करना होगा कि कलयुग में भी मेरा अवतार होता है. सो बिलीव मी, आई कम इन कलयुग आल्सो टू प्रोपोगेट द धर्म ऑफ कलयुग. तो कली काल के अवतार में केवल कीर्तन आदि द्वारा परम दुर्लभ प्रेम की संस्थापना करता हूँ। इस अवतार का अन्य कोई कारण ना होने के कारण ये सभी अवतारों में श्रेष्ठ है। Here I come to establish the dharma of Kali Yuga, that is Harinam Sankirtan. Here I don't kill any demons because I don't have any other reason to come. This is the topmost incarnation. Here I kill the demonic mentality, not demon. What he is saying? In Chaitanya Mahaprabhu form, when I come, I kill the demonic mentality, but not demon. This is my way. Janam karam cha me divyam evam yo vahati tattva tyaktva deham punarjanma na eti mameti sa Arjuna. So Arjun, those who understand that my janam, my birth, my activities, they are transcendental and they are not ordinary. I am different from ordinary persons. Hence, those who know me by truth, when they give up their body, they come to me. They don't come to this world. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tan tatham bhajamiyam mam vratam anuvartate manushya saparth sarvasha. जो जिस प्रकार मेरा आश्रय लेता है या भजन करता है, उस प्रकार उन लोगों को मैं भजन करता हूँ. The way anyone worship me, I worship him. I proceed him. I reciprocate him in the similar way. If someone thinks, oh Lord, you are formless, then I show myself him as formless. If someone says, oh my Lord, you are Shunya, you are zero, then I show him that I am zero. And if someone says, oh my Lord, you are Krishna, I come to him as Krishna. So, what should we think? We should think by understanding from the spiritual personalities, from devotees, that what is real form of Lord. जो व्यक्ति मुझे भगवान जानकर मेरे जन्म व कर्म को दिव्य मानता है, and those who understand me as a God, supreme, me, the one who is giving instructions to Krishna, Arjun, if someone thinks that he is ajanma, janam karam jame divyam. So I am ajanma. Once I don't take birth, but still I am taking birth on Janmashtami. So those who think that I am ajanma, at the same time they know that my birth is not ordinary birth. It is a transcendental birth. Those who know that I have nothing to acquire, I am fully fulfilled. Still I am doing many activities. What activities? Krishna is crying in the courtyard of Yashoda. Doodh do, Maya, give me milk, 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 milk. He is crying like a baby, small baby. Does he need milk? Does Supreme Personality need milk? Brahmaji gets bewildered when he sees this thing. But yes, he needs milk. Why? Because Yashoda needs to give milk to her. This is relationship. He is crazy to drink the milk of love. So his activity is not ordinary. It is full of love, transcendental. Such people who thinks like this, they come to me. ज्ञानी आदि व्यक्ति जो मेरे जन्म कर्म को नश्वर और मेरे शरीर विग्रह को माया में मानते हैं, there are many people, they call themselves ज्ञानी, knowledgeable. They think that I have material body and I die and I again take body. So they people also die and they take again rebirth. And there are some people who think that I am zero, then I become zero for them. The same thing which I have explained you. And remember this thing, that whatever you are seeing around, that is created by me. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, all are created by me according to their qualifications. Chaturvarnam Maya system Gun Karam Vibhagsha Tasya kartar api mam vidhi akartam avyam. Though I have created them, still I am not their creator. Can you believe it? What? What do you mean? Just as a judge gives judgment that kill him by fancy, sentence, death sentence, though so many people are killed by the order of judge, but the judge is not having any reaction of those order. Why? Because he is not involved in those activities. He is just giving the judgment. So Krishna is creating all these things, but because he is not attached to this thing, he is above. हे परतम पार्थ ज्ञान यज्ञ द्रव्य यज्ञ से श्रेष्ठ है, क्योंकि सभी कर्म ज्ञान में समाप्त हो जाते हैं. Then Krishna is explaining so many type of sacrifices in chapter 4th. I am not mentioning them, but they are categorized in two. One is sacrifices done by matter, and one sacrifice done by mind. That is known as Jnana Yajna, and the sacrifice which is done by matter is known as Dravya Yajna. So when Guru teaches to disciples, such learning sacrifice is known as Jnana Yajna. जब अनुष्ठित होते होते समस्त यज्ञ चिद आलोचना से रहित हो जाते हैं. So when we do the sacrifice by matter, generally we have some material desire. We like to such sacrifices. But when we are desiring to think about soul, then we turn our head towards Jnana Yajna. I want to finish 4th. Yeah, I can. 2-4 minutes you have to do, and the 4th chapter is finished. Tomorrow we'll take 5th. श्री कृष्ण का भजन करते हैं, उनका ही जीवन सार्थक है. वो सुमेधा हैं यदि बुद्धिमान हैं, इसके अतिरिक्त अन्य सभी मूर्ख हैं. Those who do Krishna's bhajan, they are intelligent. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying. And those who are intelligent, they do the bhajan of Krishna in Kali Yuga by the sacrifice of Harinam Sankirtan. So one sacrifice is of material things, one sacrifice is of Gyan, and one sacrifice of Harinam Sankirtan. This is the topmost sacrifice. This is known as Sankirtan Yajna. Yajna, sacrifice by Sankirtan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. And such Sankirtan Yajna is so powerful that millions and millions of other high class of Yajna by matter, known as Ashmegh Yajna, are nothing in front of this Sankirtan Yajna. So further Krishna is saying, look, if you want to know Sankirtan Yajna, and if you want to do Jnana Yajna, for this you need to go to Guru. Tad vidhi pranipaten pariprashnen sevya upadeshyanti te jnanam jnanina tattva darshina. The method is to obtain such Jnana and Sankirtan Yajna that we should go to Guru and should serve him. And with very great humility, we should ask question to them. Not to leg pull him. We should ask with humility. अज्ञ, श्रद्धा विहीन और संशय युक्त व्यक्ति विनाश को प्राप्त होते हैं. संशय युक्त व्यक्ति के लिए ना तो ये लोक ना ही परलोक सुखकारी है. संशयात्मा प्रणश्यति. Have faith what I am saying. If you will have doubt, you will be ruined. इसलिए हे भारत, तुम अपने हृदय से नियत इस अज्ञान जनित संशय को ज्ञान रूपी तलवार से छेद दो और कर्म योग का आश्रय करते हुए युद्ध के लिए खड़े हो जाओ. दिस इज ही इज सेइंग इन 42nd verse, and in 41 he is saying योग सनस्त कर्मणाम ज्ञान संचिन्न संशयम आत्मवंतम न कर्माणि निबधन्ति धनंजय. These two verses, 41 and 42, I will explain it tomorrow also, because the 5th chapter is based on these two verses of chapter 4th. The 41st chapter, 41, it says, हे धनंजय, जिन्होंने निष्काम कर्म योग द्वारा संन्यास विधि से कर्म त्याग किया है. Some person, by the virtue of Nishkam Karam Yoga. Remember, what is Nishkam Karam Yoga? We have to again and again tell it. If we have to know the Gita up to 6th chapter, this Karam Yoga word will carry on with us up to 6th chapter. After 6th chapter, we will be little bit relaxed by this word. But up to 6th chapter, we have to carry on with this word and understand it also, that we have no material desire and we are giving up all the fruits of our action to Krishna. This is known as Nishkam Karam Yoga. But our actions are according to scriptures, not against scriptures. So those who are doing Karam Yoga, their heart is cleansed, and then they get rid of their all material desires. They get rid of their desire even to do action. Such people are situated in Jnana Yoga, and then they can give up their activities. They can give up their action also. ज्ञान के द्वारा संशय का नाश कर लिया और आत्म स्वरूप में उपलब्ध हो गए, उन्हें कर्म करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Like Janaka, I gave example. Those who have situated themselves in Karam Yoga, and then they have situated to Jnana Yoga, and now they don't need to perform any karma, any activities, because they are now Atmaram. They are situated in their own self. They are not connected with the material world at all. They have no any relation. They have no any desire. So such people can give up the material action. This is the 41st verse of chapter 4. And in the last verse, that is 42nd, again Krishna is saying, इसलिए therefore हे भारता, तुम अपने हृदय में स्थित इस अज्ञान जनित संशय को ज्ञान रूपी तलवार से छेद कर कर्म योग का आश्रय करते हुए युद्ध के लिए खड़े हो जाओ. So take shelter of Karam Yoga and start fight. In the 42nd, he is doing do Karam Yoga and fight. And in 41, he is saying that if you have come to the stage of Jnana, then you can give up all the karmas. So these two verses are opposite. It seems opposite. So Arjuna is asking this question in chapter 5th. So this is the seed of chapter 5th. So we will read chapter 5th tomorrow. इन अंतिम दो श्लोकों में श्री कृष्ण विषय का उपसंहार करते हुए कहा है, भगवान के उपदेशानुसार जो लोग अपने समस्त कर्मों को भगवान के चरणों में समर्पित कर निष्काम कर्म योग का अवलंबन करते हैं, चित्त की शुद्धि होने पर उनके हृदय में ज्ञान का प्रकाश होता है, जिससे सारे संशय दूर हो जाती हैं और वे कर्म बंधन से छूट जाती हैं. So these two chapters, two verses are saying that if we surrender to Krishna and according to the instructions of Krishna, we take shelter of Nishkam Karam Yoga and then cleanse our heart, and then the knowledge is manifested in our heart, then all the doubts go away, then we are also get rid of any type of action, and then we can give up action also. This is the meaning of these two verses. And now we will go on the chapter 5th, which is very interesting. Tomorrow, chapter 5th, and probably day after, chapter 6th. So this time, Gita will be up to chapter 6th. I will try. I wanted up to 9th, but it could not be. Anyway, then again, we will have session of 6 of Gita Saptah. Bolo. कृष्णा जादूगर है ना, कृष्ण जादूगर है. अपनी असली चीज ना दिखा के उन्होंने नकली चीज दिखा दी. नहीं दिखा सकते. फिर नहीं दिखाया। असली दर्शन कोई देख ले तो वो उनका विरोधी बनेगा। हाँ, तो मेरी बात नहीं सुनाई दी तुमको कि अपने भक्तों को असली दर्शन दिखाते हैं, दूसरों को नहीं? बोला नहीं था मैंने? बोला था ना? भक्तों को, भक्त जो देखते हैं उनको फुल देखते हैं, जो भक्त नहीं है वो, दोज हु आर नॉट डिवोटी कैन नॉट सी हिम फुल्ली. Again, this is not the defect of Krishna, this is the defect of eyesight of the non-devotee. The eyesight of non-devotee is covered by the skin, so he is not able to see full. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.